You had to think about. You took a little pause there to think about that then.
Yeah, because it's important to think before you speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you thought you might have, but you thought maybe not. You haven't.
Define cheating first of
Oh,
all.
so you have. You just want me to define it.
No, each person have their own way to define. Some people think texting. Some people think the actual act. Define cheating.
The act. Let's say
Yeah.
you actually
Let's
did
start with the
Never.
act.
Never.
Texting.
Not entertained.
What does that mean?
Like, I haven't entertained anyone while I'm in a relationship.
But you've texted. So you took someone's number. See, look, that's entertainment.
Cheating.
Yeah, cheating. Yeah.
Still cheating.
See,
The intention
Yeah.
still count.
So let me ask you, what made you want to do that? Was you missing something in your relationship?
Good question. I think when a relationship starts, everything, the first 6 months or a year is a honeymoon period. Everybody put the best mask on and everything, and then afterwards they fell out of it. And then we as women are chasing for the first feeling we had, and then eventually we start looking somewhere else because men or women, they forget to do what they did at the beginning, and that's how relationship fades off. And when another opportunity comes, yeah.
The opportunity comes now. You're dibbling, dabbling.
Yeah.
The grass.
But
the
what's
grass
your
looks
biggest
greener.
sin though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Biggest sin.
Sexually.
Yeah.
I had my child outside marriage.
Oh, that's a sin.
That's a sin.
That's
a sin.
definitely
Yeah.
a sin.
But I would
Yeah,
That's
very
a
definitely.
clever.
big
Yeah,
sin.
Yeah.
But I love her to bits. She's worth. I would go out 100 sins for her.
No, that's not gonna stop the love.
Yeah.
It's just
We listen, we don't judge.
we don't. Yeah, we listen. No, we don't judge. Leave it at that.
You get what I'm saying? So,
They wanted you to sign more code. They wanted you to sign more bad thing that you
no, that's obviously you played the
No,
game smart. You played the game smart, man.
Yeah.
So
I tried.
so why didn't you get married?
Marriage benefits men.
Okay,
Oh,
we're listening.
Studies have shown that men that are married live longer, while women that are married, they live shorter because we are
Okay.
very committed, especially when you have a loyal.
Let me phone up my girl and get married.
okay, hold on. let me. So, you
I
say
can see
studies?
her
A
giggling
study
in the
shows
background.
that.
Yeah, you can check it on.
Which study? Who studied this?
That's what I'm saying.
Innit?
Who studied this?
Yeah,
Who stood around?
That,
yeah.
they said study shows that married men live longer than married women.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
did you know that most of the richest women in the world, most of them got their riches from inheritance from their husband who died?
But if you go into a marriage
innit?
thinking that you're gonna take any something from your partner, is it a business you're doing, or are
But
you getting
most
married?
most female, yeah, right, for instance, if we get married, right, and you should, and say the female pass away, right? All right, we separated. We're just leaving. We just getting separated. Nothing happened. We're just getting separated. I would leave as a man and don't want nothing from you. A female is not going to do that, even when she never earned one thing in it.
That depends.
Don't get us mad.
It depends on the 10% who actually keep it real compared to the 90%, if that's what it depends on. Because you do have real females out there who would just say, yo, and that wasn't a reason for being in a relationship. She like you, she love you. This was a real life something. Then you have the ones who like, yo,
Here
if
for
we're
something.
leaving, I need everything.
Everything.
But that depends though, because if you are married and have kids, then I believe she is
Entitled.
being
Yeah,
a housewife.
she's
You are
entitled.
automatically entitled because
but-
having a maid or cook or anything like that, you have to pay for it and stuff.
No,
like
that's
that.
that's a fact.
But
no,
if you live separate, there's no kids or nothing in between.
You shouldn't get nothing.
they don't think that though.
How much you built, you should get. If you didn't build anything, no, because marriage is all about teamwork.
Building.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
If she was a part of the building up, then
But
definitely
then
even.
we give her anyway. They wouldn't even.
And if I'm married to a female and she have kids and I'm leaving, like I'm not, my kids have to be in the best at
Yeah.
everything. Like so,
Yeah.
you would have to tell me like, yo, we're gonna have to go through court to get this done. Okay,
Shouldn't have to go that
half of what I have, half of my stuff is already for my kids.
The only reason it goes
You know
to
what I'm
court
saying?
because
So-
someone wants all of it, and then it goes to
everything,
court.
everything I have is for my kids anyway. Like
100.
I look at it that way. Like if everything for me is for I'm doing it for them.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a problem for me. I don't know about some man, but
It's
for me,
because I think I see
Sometimes
we see it in court a lot because it's a lot of I want everything, you need to have nothing, and then
That's
it
the
has
problem.
to go to court.
that's
But
what the problem is.
most
The
men that I
problem is
know-
wanting everything, and our it's just
I
You know what I'm
got a friend, yeah, and he went through all this, yeah, and he said to his missus, he said, listen, have the shop, have the part of the business, that's you, have this money, and he left himself with like a little apartment, and it was above the shop, and she said, no, I want an apartment. And I want whatever. Yo, she left him with none. And I'm thinking, that's mad. Like, yo, he's literally, and he's humble. Because he said, listen, have 70%. Leave me with 30. Let me build.
Hell have no fury like a
Yeah,
woman
yeah,
scorned.
no. When
Even-
they hurt, they
yes.
hurt, bro. Trust me. It's
When
just
you
that.
when you try to separate from a woman and she's scorned, she's taking you to the cleaners. It's more about the emotion than
Yeah,
anything.
it's about the emotion.
Have you been like a
But you still
bitter
have the
ex?
real ones doing like who just.
The real ones are the
It's
ones.
not about none of that type
Usually
of
the
stuff.
real ones are the ones that end up with a broke man, and there's nothing to take. So then they have to soldier, whatever, and then end up making their own money, looking after their kids.
No man, you have real females who make their own money. They're not talking to no man for no money or nothing. They just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're just living the life. They already got their stuff.
That's what I'm
together.
saying. They
Their
usually
life
end up with
together.
the broke niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Not really.
I hope not.
Most not really. I wouldn't say that. I would say that they end up with who they like. Cause now it come back down to if you have money and they like you, they like you. If you're broke and they like you, they like you.
Yeah, but if they end up in a relationship with a man that's about his and got his money, that's not breaking up really like that. Then, not in toxic terms. Because if she's
Yeah.
real, she'll understand most situations.
It's techie,
and she'll
though.
be there through the bad times and the good. But I don't know if every woman's there through the bad.
I think it's complicated because a lot of people say a lot of men after their 40s turn into millionaires, and men after you're 40, 45, 50, that's when a lot of men turn wealthy and rich, and they start heading and looking downwards, as in age wise. So it's like the women that are 40 and 45 now and settled and made it and got their yards, and the men in that era of men now, that level of man that they wanted, that they didn't want at one stage, ain't looking at them no more. So it's like,
I think women end up in relationships early that maybe they shouldn't have been. Maybe should have focused on
I
themselves.
think go for a lot. I think you got. I looked
And
at it.
then-
You go for a lot.
Yeah,
And then end up with
they settle
children
down too early.
too early. Get children.
And
Not
then
with the
afterwards,
man,
they want to live the.
Yeah, not with the man that was their happily ever after, and now they're
You go for a
forced.
lot.
They're forced to
But
strengthen up.
my thing is, how they gonna know though?